This video is a continuation of the training from the 3 previous videos about the 6-month diaphragmatic breathing retraining. As you learned in the previous video, during the 6-month retraining, you need to breathe at least 5 minutes a day, every day. You will breathe in through your nose for 4 to 8 seconds and out through your mouth for 4 to 8 seconds, through pursed lips as if you are whistling. The next part of the retraining involves catching yourself breathing wrong twice a day. How will you know that you are breathing all wrong? By how you're feeling. If you feel anxious, put on your detective cap and ask yourself, how am I breathing? How am I breathing? In order to notice any time you are feeling anxious, you will need to be intentionally self-aware. This retraining process requires intentionality, self-awareness, discipline, and motivation. Through your mind's eye, look within your lungs and notice where the air is going. You're going to try to figure out where the air is going. When you look within to figure out where the air is going, you are going to realize that the air is only going 1/3 of the way into your lungs, which is causing your anxiety. So, again, let's say you're going about your day, do-de-do, and you realize that you are experiencing some or a lot of anxiety. What do you then do in that moment? Remember, you then symbolically put on your detective hat. You are going to now pretend like you are a detective. You are going to get in detective mode and become purposefully curious about why you are feeling anxious. You are going to now solve this grand mystery of why you are experiencing anxiety. You are going to now ask yourself the question. What's the question you are going to ask yourself? How am I breathing? How am I breathing? And now you are going to play detective. You are going to become purposefully curious and then introspect in order to solve the mystery of why you are feeling anxious. You're going to try to figure out where the air is going. When you look within to figure out where the air is going, you are going to realize that the air is only going 1/3 of the way into your lungs, which is causing your anxiety. And once you figure that out, you can get really happy and do your happy dance. Why would you want to do your happy dance at this point? Because you realize that you are causing your own anxiety. And if you realize that you are causing your own anxiety, you also realize that you can cause your own relaxation. You realize that you have more control over your internal states than you previously knew that you had. Eventually, the reality that you are causing your own anxiety can be very funny, and even be hilarious to you. You can purposefully let this reality become very funny to you. This retraining is meant to be practiced in an atmosphere of compassion, love, freedom, and with great humor. Once you've realized that you are breathing wrong, now what do? You switch it up. You begin purposefully breathing correctly, breathing all the way down to your diaphragm with your belly expanding like a big balloon. You take deep belly breaths. You keep breathing correctly, like we should always be doing. Then what do? Does the introspection stop here? Do we stop playing detective now? No, you want to continue to look within and ask yourself, where is the air going? Even if you feel fully retrained 5 months from now, don't stop this process that involves introspection. At this point, you want to ask yourself, where's the air going? How does that feel? Is the air cool or warm? Can I feel it going down through my trachea? Can I feel it filling up my lungs? Is my belly moving? How does that feel? You might think to yourself, oh, I feel more expansive inside, more alive, a sense of peace. I caused that. Eventually, you might think, I have that much control over my internal states. My mind is blown. I can feel this much peace, this relaxed, embodied in my own body from the neck down. I don't have to live in my head, overthinking. I can experience peace and feel relaxed and embodied from the neck down. I don't have to live in my head, overthinking. Many of us have all our energy in our heads, but we want it evenly dispersed throughout our bodies. This helps us be more in touch with our heart, feelings, emotions, and intuition. Keep practicing this retraining for 6 months, and at the end of 6 months, you will have retrained your entire physiology. If you have any questions about this retraining, please ask Dr. Lovejoy. Enjoy this retraining process.